Check this out. Fucking teamwork, baby. Make the dream work. Look at all that. Look, we're looking for help. Where can I help? Where can I help? Like Mexicans. Look, one gonna get on top with that lazy shit. He like, fuck that, guys. Let's ride. Look at that. Humanity, God's creation is just so fucking intelligent. How could you forsake God? How? Sitting here at a bus stop in Jacksonville. I'm headed to Atlanta, where the real niggas are. Not to say that they ain't here in Florida, cause god damn niggas is crazy. So here goes the location. If you wanted to change your environment and location, and you wanted to start from all the way scratch, and you had to at least, you go to a place like this. It's called People Ready. When you walk out, you'll have access to an app called Job Stacker. In that Job Stacker, you can apply to any job throughout America if it's up there on that app. Search Charlotte, North Carolina. Search Pittsburgh, PA. Search Atlanta. If it's there, you accept. You go to work, you get paid. Same day. Maybe not the same day, then it's the next day. You can set it up to go directly to your account, which will take maybe like 2 to 3 days, or you can just utilize a little prepaid card situation. If you use that, you can go to Walmart, get cash back up to $100 per purchase. So you ain't got to worry about none of that extra fee stuff. What motivated me to embark on this journey is that I always wanted to travel. And the moment that I seen this app, I said, God damn it, the gig economy is here for real. It was one thing to drive and deliver Grubhub. I never did Uber, never did any of those passenger services. But it's another thing to for the guys that don't have cars. You know, I'm tired of driving, renting cars and shit. It's another thing for guys like myself that don't want to drive people around. Not every day. I've delivered cleaners, clothes from cleaners on a route. I've done a lot of different things. When I used to ride around in my car, I would look at people with their headphones in and their uniforms on and think, damn, they have a cool life. They get to, they don't have to work 18 hours a day, deal with other people. They just, go to work, do whatever they do, dishwash, serve, whatever it is that they do. Go home and play video games, watch TV, and just live life like normal people. Not have to deal with so many expenses, thousands and thousands of dollars of expenses a month and stuff. It appealed to me. It still actually does appeal to me. Granted, I took maybe like on average, maybe like a good 80% pay cut, 75% pay cut. But the trade-off is I get to travel around. And like I spoke with the manager of this place yesterday or today. It is a, and what's up, Mike, if you watching? It is a he used the word that I agree with. But it can be a chore at times. Figuring out what city, what job fits me, the best travel methods. And remember, I'm doing this on low wage paying jobs. However, once I get away from this down south area where crackheads will work for anything, the pay picks up. And I'll also be involved in areas where I've never been before. So everything will be anew. And that will provide a lot of excitement. In the meantime, I'm in places like this. If you see a Family Dollar, there should be a lot more, there should be a hair store around there somewhere. See that Family Dollar right there? Metro PCS. You see what I'm saying? That's not what I come from that. I'm in search of something different. I look forward to going to Europe, Africa, Asia, all off of low wage paying jobs. You're going to see Popeyes, Burger King. You can see it through the gate. My esteem has always been high. And it still is. I just can't stand when a low-level punk ever throws his nose into the air. And like, I say each month I leapfrog somebody that's been doing whatever the fuck they've been doing for so long. All them punks. And as my friend Clayton would say, it's discipline and it's decision making. If I can get some A's in those two areas, man, I should make a lot of people cringe. But I'm not in it to make people cringe. I'm not in it to, as they would say, shit on anybody. That's not my thing. I have a really soft spot for humanity. On one level, they've been tricked and duped into some bullshit. And on the other level, on the other hand, it's just the right thing to do. Appreciate all that God has created. I didn't put these motherfuckers here. But it's hard to walk around this earth and bump into people that have that mentality. And a good example is Shorty Clue. She's hardening her heart. She's dealing with a bad breakup. The way the girl did it was just completely wrong. I must agree. And she won't give her heart out no more. Now, how many people get mistreated and been in shitty ass relationships like that? And now they refuse to give out their heart. So what I'm involved in is a lot of people that's shitty hearted. And if I do befriend them and get in, they're going to reserve that little spot to be a piece of shit. Whereas me, I'm a genuine piece of shit. I'm not a piece of shit at all. I just, you know, it had to be, it's like one of them things when you speak, when Farrakhan or somebody speaks, and they say we, motherfucker, he not a part of we, it's a y'all. But it just don't sound good. You know, it's condemnation and shit. But that's another story for another day on how to give speeches and whatnot. All I wanted to say is, from this motherfucking location to some mountain view that I'll have later on, to some lake, to some beach. I'm low-key tired of beaches. To some third world European nation. It's possible from absolutely nothing. And you don't have to stay stuck in your mama's basement, in a shitty-ass relationship, in a ghetto, in a homeless shelter, in anything. The new world is here. You can go on a fucking phone, put in a request to work, show up to work, do a good job, and roll out and be paid the same day, or if not, the next day. That's what I'm doing. That's what works for me, but there's other people that are greater at so many other things. So many skills and talents that they could take a situation like this and finesse it and quadruple it. But your obligations are holding you back. Fear, attachments to nothing. Go get attached to God. Attach yourself to God. You're gonna take off through the roof. It's gonna be a lonely, lonely, lonely ride because, you know, they ain't got as many God-fearing people out here no more. Now, I ain't no Christian, no shit like that. No Muslim, nothing. But there is a God, and he makes himself evident every day. Through his divine timing, he makes it's obvious. Through everything, man. But go get attached to some God, man. Whatever your heart desires will be given to you. You can't do both ways though. You can't be attached to God and be attached to bullshit, earthly bullshit that means nothing. You will get the earthly bullshit, and you will get pain and dissatisfaction in an unfulfilled life. Or maybe you will get what you want. My grandma said, if you're gonna be a devil, be a good devil. Be good at it. So go be a devil. Go fuck off. Or I can't even tell you to go to church to find good people. They just be. Go to the beach. You can find some cool motherfuckers at the beach. I can't say that I've met too many pieces of shit at the beach, at least for those moments. Typically, they're in a good state of mind. They're happy. The sun is getting to them, and they're just chilling, and they're woohooing and screaming and yahooing and shit. But man, if you ain't happy, here's a good start. Take a 30-day, 60-day trip around your region of the world. They don't pay shit, but you can eat, and you can pay for a bus ticket, and you can pay for a hotel room. You won't get rich, but who needs to get rich when you explore Mars? That's all this shit is, another planet. The problem is you want to live up to a blind person's direction. Blind leading the blind type thing. I don't suggest it. Why would you follow somebody to Family Dollar when you could follow them to Target? Why would you eat Popeyes where you can go eat seafood fresh picked from the ocean? You can do it. Why would you eat Burger King? Because them croissants is bomb as fuck. Bomb as fuck. Why would you go to work every day? And I mean, every day you wake up, you go in a humongous circle. You get up, you wash your face, you brush your teeth, cuss your kids out, kiss them, whatever. Go to work. Talk to your boss like you love him so deeply. Every day lose a little bit of piece of yourself by kissing some ass. Get off of work. Let's just presume you save some money and you can just spend it every day. You ain't gotta wait till payday. Stop at the grocery store. Stop at your favorite fast food restaurant, perhaps. And go home. Watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I'm Better Than You. Watch the news, some shit that you ain't got nothing to do with. You're entertained by people's calamities. If that's the local news. You watch the world news, the world ain't got nothing to do with you. You ain't a part of it. You ain't out here moving and shaking in it. It don't matter to you. You fall asleep on some poor dieted shit. You wake up, do it again. And the only thing that you can find to give you some esteem is that you have a few more pennies than the other broke motherfucker. Because I don't know if people know that, but whether you make $8 an hour, $15, $16, or $17 an hour, you're poor. The motherfucker providing the job got the money. Those are the people that I bump into very frequently. And I'm poor. That's another story though, but otherwise, this competition and rat race, you're all participating to enforce your reality and reinforce your reality of servitude, second class citizen, proletariat bullshit, and never fulfill your own dream. It never gets fulfilled. Or someone else's dream gets implanted into you and you go chase it and you look up every once in a while for some approval and they really don't give a fuck. Everyone's hating. So yeah, there's that. Here's a shot at a motherfucker that has nothing to lose and everything to gain. We have an app. It's called Job Stacker. You go to this app. You accept your little $9 an hour job. You get paid that day. You take that money, go put on the Raptors winning the championship. You double it. Now you just made $1.50 today. Now you pretty much made what everybody else makes. If you in Florida, you ain't making shit. And then you take it and go to the beach. Buy yourself a shirt. Go climb a mountaintop. Invest in some new app. I got an idea for a new app. It's gonna be dope. If I, it's a cool idea. I don't know about being dope. It is a great idea. It's needed. Do whatever the hell tickles your fancy. But why be single, alone, and miserable when you can be single, alone, and traveling, and realizing that most people at the end of the day are awesome as fuck. They have awesome stories. They have some awesome backgrounds, beautiful kids half the time. Less than half the time. Some of y'all motherfuckers got some ugly ass babies. Yeah, so I mean, I'm trying to say dream big while looking at a labor finder place, a people ready place. But I mean, you don't have nothing to fucking lose. There's nothing to lose and everything to gain. I can afford everything that everyone else can afford off of this shit. Might take me 2 or 3 days more. I still have it. Without the obligation. Only obligation I got is to take let's just say to eat. And choose healthy food choices. And be polite and considerate and praise God at all times. And be a good representation for any offspring. Any offspring. Mine's and yours. Give someone else some fucking hope. And stand up for something. Something. And above all else, keep my personal integrity. All right, that's enough. Peace.